Hello and welcome. This training is for you if you are a party plan consultant who is trying to figure out what works in direct sales today. Yes, this training session is going to help you with 4 different topics. Number 1, how to avoid Facebook jail. So that's great for you if you are a party plan consultant who is working out how to run your direct sales business online and through social media. Then we'll move into number 2, which is going to be how to book parties without being pushy, because none of us want to be known as a pushy direct seller. We want to find hostesses that truly fall in love with our products and want to say yes to booking a party, don't we? Number 3, let's move on to fabulous follow-up systems so that we can help you to create systems for success and save you time as a party plan consultant. Number 4, let's have a look at the 5 P's of hostess coaching to help you get more sales, more bookings, and more recruits at every single party you do. Welcome, it's great to have you here. I am Melanie Parker, founder of Party Plan 123, where we help you to learn how to never ever run out of bookings again. This training session is a combination of 4 other previous video trainings that we have done, and we have pulled out the best parts for you to get fast results in your party plan business. Let's get started. Do you want to know how to avoid Facebook jail as a direct seller? Number 1. The first thing we need to go through here, the first reason why you could end up in Facebook jail as a direct seller is if you are using the same images and pictures that every single other direct seller in your company is using. Now, I encourage you to grab a pen and paper and write down these notes as we go along today. So if you are using the same images as every single other direct seller in your company. Now, let me give you an example of this. Our companies have beautiful pages in Facebook, and it's very easy for us to just go and use the images that our company provides and to post that on all of our same pages, profiles. It might be your personal profile page. It could be a group that you're using. It might be an event that you're using for a Facebook party. It is very tempting to just simply use that one image that your company provides you and post it over and over and over again. But if we're doing that, and if that image is suddenly being shown thousands of times on Facebook, that can alert a red flag to Facebook that there could be spammers out there posting the same content all the time, over and over and over again. So the first thing we want to do is avoid using only exactly the same images that everyone else in our company is using, and that can help you to avoid landing yourself into Facebook jail. Because really, what is Facebook jail? There's different levels and degrees of how social media platforms might begin to block you. You could be just writing comments and replies on one particular post, and they might block you just from writing to that post. Or the next level up could be that they stop you from posting into a particular event, or maybe a particular group, or maybe a particular page. So probably the least worrisome part would be if you just blocked temporarily from posting into a particular post that's out on Facebook. It gets a little bit worse when they block you from taking any activity on a page, in a group, or an event. And the absolute worst part about landing in Facebook jail could be detrimental to your whole social media and online presence, and that would be if you are blocked from your profile. So if you are blocked as a person from interacting on that social media platform, we don't want that to happen to you. So number 2, let's have a talk about what else could be a big reason why you might end up in Facebook jail in Party Plan. It could be if you are using the same scripts or the same words and phrases that every single other direct seller is using online. And I know that when I've scrolled through the Facebook news feed, I've seen posts where people say things like, copy this text and paste it as a new post onto your profile so that we can spread the message. When Facebook sees that happening, danger, danger, danger. That can very quickly end you up in Facebook jail. So if we are copying scripts that maybe other people in our teams or our companies have been using and it's worked for them online and so you go to use it too, all of a sudden if everyone's doing the same thing, Facebook doesn't like it. So let's avoid it. And there's simple ways that you can turn this around and make it unique content to you. So number 3, posting too many images. Posting too many images, but specifically in a short amount of time. Now this could happen, especially if you were to try running a Facebook party, but you did it on your personal profile page. There are much better ways of doing that, of doing an online party or a Facebook party. But if you're pasting too many images in a short amount of time, for example, if you've got image posts that are going out every 1 or 2 minutes, again, that can raise the red flags into Facebook and you could be at risk of having your account get shut down, particularly if it's happening over and over again. Highlight the fact that your hostesses can get free products through the discounts and the bonuses that your company is offering for them. Now, how do you get your party guests to be interested enough to say yes to wanting the free products and to want to book a party with you? The answer to that is to increase the desire for your party guests to want to book a party with you by building a wish list for every single one of your guests during the party. So while you are doing parties and doing demonstrations, bring your products to life. So show your real products, put them into people's hands. Instead of handing out catalogs, it's much better for people to see the real product. They will fall in love with your products more if you can do that. So demonstrate your products in combinations and bring them to life. Then, as your party guests are finding their favorite products, you'll have a wish list in front of them with all the names of the products that you are showing written down on a wish list. So all they need to do is pick up a highlighter and mark their favorite items on the wish list as you are showing them. So that's my tips there. So that's to answer Melissa's questions. How can I book parties without being pushy? Awesome. Okay, it's time for me to flick on over into our slide presentation for today and let's have fun. Here we go. It is systems to create success as a direct seller. Welcome. It is fantastic to have each and every one of you here today. We want to help you to save time as a direct seller and to learn how to never ever run out of bookings again. How can I make 5 to 12 contacts with a customer to get a booking? Don't panic. We do have the solution for you. It's simple, it's fast, and it's easy. We're going to help you with it. And it's called the Fabulous Follow-Up Form. At the top, we've got the customer details. So just jot down the name of your new customer. So this is really designed as a follow-up form that you can use mainly for the guests that you're meeting at a party. So let's say you go along and Sally's your hostess today, and Sally has a bunch of about 8 to 10 people there, and they place orders. So this is designed that you can now follow up those customers that placed orders who haven't created a booking, who haven't booked a party with you. So you can write down your customer details up the top, jot down the date and how you met, whose party did you meet at, and then all the contact details, the phone number, the email, the address. That's going to come from your order form that you do for the purchase. You know what else I think is going to create a great impression here is if you can create a wish list tracking step here. So in other words, you've just come home from the party that you did with this party guest. Let's call her Diane. So Diane is our new customer. And you can write down all of your favorite wish list pieces that Diane loved from your product range here. So that as you are following up with Diane, and if you go to make a phone call to Diane 3 months later, you can still remember the 3 to 5 items that were on her wish list that she loved most from your range of products. So do you love that? It helps you to remember all those special little important details. I'm also going to show you a way that you can very easily find her birthday so that we can do follow-up on her birthday. And also, I would recommend that you go and connect with Diane in her social media profile. So when you come back from doing Sally's party and you're placing all your orders and you're following up and you're getting ready to follow up Diane, my best suggestion is to go and find Diane on Facebook and create a friend request there so that you can contact her and you can find out little bits of information about what she's doing in her life. And so it's more about her and the fun things that are happening in her life, instead of every time you talk to her, you're just talking about your products and your company and your hostess rewards and your catalog. So make it more about her, and she will feel more special and she'll feel like you have really paid attention and taken notice. Does that make sense? Good, good. Okay, so the middle section here is where, remember when we just looked at that information, I guess that report that was up on the screen, and it showed that in order to create a sale, which we're saying the ultimate sale for us is a booking. That's our ultimate goal. So in order to create a booking, really we need to achieve a minimum of 5 points of contact in our fabulous follow-up before we ask for a booking. So what I've done here in the middle section of the fabulous follow-up form is to put some suggestions in here of potential points of contact. So here's some ideas I came up with, but I made sure that I left some extra space in there so that you can add in your own, because really once you start brainstorming ideas of how you can follow up, the options are endless. So the ideas I came up with is, okay, first point of contact, Diane attended a party. Second point of contact is I sent Diane a friend request and she has accepted that on Facebook or some other similar social media profile. So I would really only count that as a point of contact if she accepts your friend request. You know, it's no good sending out 1,000 friend requests if no one accepts them, because then you can't follow up and keep in contact through social media. Another thing I would suggest is a point of contact is engagement with you on social media. So by that, you know, something like a comment or a private message, I would count that as a point of contact. And then, of course, delivery service follow-up calls. Now, all of us are going to have different ways that our products are delivered to our customers. It might be automatically done through the company, or you might be doing it yourself. But whatever system you work with in your company and your products, I would suggest that we do a delivery service follow-up call and just ask them, have you got your products? Is it in the right size? Is it the right color? You know, have you been using it yet? How's it making you feel? Does it smell fantastic? What are your friends saying about it? What are your family saying about it? So do a delivery service follow-up call. You know, another thing that I think this is where a lot of my future bookings kept coming from when I was doing parties. So when I had my business going on automatic pilot, where I would just do the parties, meet lots of new guests and get more bookings again. And then you go do those parties, you meet new guests and you get the bookings again. That's what we call automatic pilot for party plan consultants. It's where we don't have to rely on going outside of the parties to get the bookings. So really another awesome point of contact is seeing them again at a second party. And when I have a new hostess, I definitely encourage my new hostess to invite her friends back who have attended the previous party, because, and this is really what we're getting at here, the more times they come back and they see you, they get to know you, they like you, they trust you, they love your products, they're testing your products, they're trying them, their wish list just keeps getting bigger and bigger, they want more and more. They are extra points of contact every time that person comes back to another party. And you know what? A lot of times my customers would come to 2 or 3 parties first, and then they would put up their hands to say yes to the free products. Then they would say yes to, I want my own party. It's time for me to get the free products and the discounts as a hostess. So I hope you can see the magic in this and how it can work in reality. There's a couple of other ideas I put there. A phone call made to offer a free sample testing, which I'll tell you more about in a moment, and a birthday phone call or a card that's sent out in the mail. And, you know, I've put a little section at the bottom. Can you see that there, ladies and gentlemen, where I've got notes there, follow-up number 1 to 5. And my best suggestion is that every time you have a point of contact with this potential new hostess,
jot down a date and write some little notes, because this is actually going to be a form that you'll keep looking at, and it's going to track through your 1 to 31 folder, which I'll show you in a moment. And you can actually reflect back, and this can help you to remember exactly what to bring up in conversation with your party guest.
We've put 5 simple steps, all with the letter P, into a framework to help you know exactly what to do and when to do it to minimise your postponements and cancellations. So number 1 is the party pack. So this is the little party pack envelope that you would give to your hostess on the day of booking. Sit down, spend 5 minutes coaching her through that. Number 2 is to post a confirmation letter or a card in the mail. Yes, in the real mailbox. Make it personal, make it nice, make it pretty. Number 3 is the first phone call to your hostess. Number 4 would be the second phone call to the hostess, and this is really the main phone call to run through the hostess tips form, to go through a checklist and make sure that everything is on track for that party. Number 5 is finally just to arrive. It's party arrival. So arriving at your party 30 minutes to set up, get her ready, calm everything down, and make sure you're on track to greet those guests as they walk in the door.
How on earth do I remember which customer to call on what day? And guess what? I have something amazing for you. Let me introduce you to what we call the 1 to 31 folder as we move into part 2 of today's training, because this is all about systems that create success. We want to help you to quit drowning in a pile of paperwork and useless procrastination. The question is, how can I fit in the time to run my business easier around my family, my work, and my other commitments? And we want to show you how to do that by using forms and folders. And the folder I want to introduce you to here, first of all, on the screen, is what we call the 1 to 31 folder. Can you see in there? That folder has 1 to 31 tabs in it. Now, the whole idea is that as you're using your fabulous follow-up form from your customer, so this has got all the information written out, it's hole punch, so it can just go straight into your folder. So let's say we have called Denise, our customer, or we met Denise at a party today, and we're filling this information. And today is the 21st of June, and I want to remember to ring Denise for her delivery phone call about a week away from today. So I want to call her on the 28th of June. So what do? I go to my 1 to 31 folder. I come down to number 28, and that opens up as a tab. And then I would put Denise's form in the folder there. And this is creating those systems that create success and save you time to juggle your family and work with your direct sales business. And there's 2 simple ways that we're doing it. So it's all about the forms and the folders. So the main folder we've had a look at so far is the 1 to 31 folder. And now I'm showing you the 3 forms that go inside. So it's the hostess details form, the party results form, the hostess tips form. So the hostess details form, you actually would use this throughout your hostess coaching phone calls. So every time that you go to make another phone call with your hostess, you open up your 1 to 31 folder to the date of today, and then you write little notes and you tick off each section as you go. So it's the same concept. You've got the hostess details up the top. You've got all the steps there for your hostess coaching. It's just so easy. It just saves you so much time and stress. You just go tick, tick, tick. Yes, I've done that. We're ready for a great party. I know the party's going ahead. We've got lots of people showing up. We're going to have fun. I'm going to give this hostess all the favorite things on her wish list in hostess rewards and bonuses. Woohoo, it's simple, it's easy to use. So this is where we were. The party results form is number 2. So you can see it's just got 4 different columns there. The first column is for the name of your guest. This is the one that sits on your clipboard as you go through the party. And then there's 3 main columns that go to the solution there of offering the 3 things to every single party guest: recruit, book, sell. And then the third one that you're going to love, 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 this is magic, this one, it's the hostess tips form. This is the one that helps you to remember everything to say and to do for your hostess to help more parties go ahead, less cancellations and postponements, more people will show up. It creates more booking sales and sponsoring. It's all increased from using these simple systems for success. So are you loving it? Is this helping you? The whole idea here is you have the hostess tips form in front of you every time you're coaching your hostess through something. And your hostess actually has a copy of this inside her party pack. So it creates a visual tool for your hostess at the same time. So the good news is that all of these forms, so here we are, these are the ones we've looked at today. We've got the hostess tips form, we've got the hostess details form, the fabulous follow-up form, and the party results form. These are all ready for you to download right now so that you can use. And look, I was going to take you through the 1 to 31 and give you a bit more of a practical demonstration, but what I've done is I've uploaded a video training that is in real absolute detail that takes you through an awesome presentation of that. So what's inside this fabulous follow-up training pack special offer, and where do you get it? So you get it at partyplan123.com/fab. So Mel, this all looks great, but how much does it cost? Well, you know what? It's my favorite price. We've made this free. So I do really need to explain this. I want to make sure that I've made this really easy to understand and clear for you, because this is $0 for the next 60 days. And this truly, truly is no obligation. You can stop this anytime you want to. You can stop it at the end of your free trial, and you don't even have to pay a single cent. I'm totally fine with that. I just want to make sure I'm explaining to you what is inside this fabulous follow-up training pack for you. So you get all the resource forms from today, all the ones that I just held up on the screen, the hostess tips form, the fabulous follow-up form, hostess details, and the party results form. So they're created for you to actually download, and you just print these off all the time. You're going to need heaps of them because you're going to have so many hostesses. You're going to have so many customers. You need to be using these all the time. You're going to need lots and lots and lots of them. So they're all there for you to download, save on your own computer, print them off and use them. That's what I want you to do. You also get the life cycle of a hostess form. Now, this is what we didn't have time to go through today. So what I've done is I've created a video that I've put inside of this member only training section, where I talk you through these 16 steps of the life cycle of a hostess. And I actually show you an example of the life cycle of a hostess. It's me actually walking you through the 1 to 31, all the 5 Ps of hostess coaching, all the admin, all the follow-up, it's all in there. Jump in there, because that's actually goes for about 15 or 17 minutes, and it's me giving you an entire example of the life cycle of a hostess. And then I thought, okay, well, that's a good overview, but they're going to need a little bit more help on the detail. So I've also given you a whole video that talks you through the first step of hostess coaching, which is going through the party pack. Can you see that photo on the screen? Like, that's me sitting in the office doing an example and showing you how to talk your hostess through a party pack. What goes in there? Why do we do it? What happens when we get objections? It's all covered for you. Then I thought, okay, we need to give them some more help, because then they're going to need to know how to make the phone call number 1. So we've given you a demo for that one as well. So there's a video demonstration on how to make the first phone call for a hostess, which is a very easy one. But then there's a second video phone call demonstration. So can you see me in the picture there where I'm holding up the folder and it's got the hostess tips form pasted on the inside of the 1 to 31 folder? That's the folder where I'm actually showing you, okay, on the 21st of June, we open up the folder, our hostess tips form is right there in front of us, so we will not forget what to say to the hostess. And then all of her hostess details are there because it's on the hostess details form. And it's easy. We make the phone call, we have a bright and bubbly little chat, we tick it off on our systems tracker, and we move on to the next one. So by the way, you get all these slides too. Oh, big one. Okay, this is the main training that we've added in for you. So this is where I really want to make sure that I've helped you to understand the value that's in this. So the massive bonus that we've done is we've given you a 60-day free trial of the Daily Dose video training membership. So this is short videos that you get access to every single day, and they're new videos every single day. And so it's the Daily Dose of Video program. So you're getting 60 days for free, and then it is your choice if you continue on. So the way it normally works is it's a video subscription membership program, and it is normally $17.95 per month in Australian dollars. Now, Australian dollars converts to less in US. And so you get 2 months access for free. If you want to keep going, you can. If you want to cancel it, all you need to do is send me an email and just let me know that you want it to be stopped. There is no contract, no obligation. You can stop it at any time. So the whole pack that we've done is 60 days free trial of the Daily Dose of Video training. You get all the resource forms to go and download right now today so that you can create systems for success and save time in your direct sales business. You get all those videos on the life cycle of a hostess, plus the hostess coaching demonstrations. And you get these slides so that you can use that as a tool for training systems to create success. Our wish for you now is that you take these tools and this training and go learn how to never ever run out of bookings again. We want you to be the next party plan consultant to never run out of bookings, so that you too can truly achieve the lifestyle that you dream of for you and your family. You can say yes to our free trial offer by filling in the form that you can see here on the page. Say yes. I'm Melanie Parker, founder of Party Plan 123. It's been my absolute pleasure to share this training with you, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Bye everyone.